Hello, my name is Anthony Johnson, and welcome to my adventure level. I set out to create a unique experience that will take the player through a multitude of different landscapes, starting at a cabin deep within the woods. I left a collectible map within this cabin, so it wasn't just wasted space. This will help guide them along their journey. As the player exits the cabin, they'll turn left and then pass this rock. As they pass the rock, they'll notice a subtle hint of light off in the distance, this guiding them to some treasure. When the player collects their bountiful reward, they'll turn around. Then they'll notice some planks on the ground acting as leading lines, guiding them to a mountain passage that they can climb up. I try to be well detailed with both the audio and visual throughout this entire experience to keep the player well immersed. The part coming up here I was especially proud of. It took me a lot of effort to put together this sequencer, but it was well worth it in the end. This boulder acts as the first valve preventing the player from moving back on the level. I was sure to add treasure all throughout my experience to make sure the player had something to interact with. As the player progresses further towards the focal point, I begin using different strategies to slowly raise the tension, such as building in a tight corridor which leads them deeper underground. As they enter this crypt, I utilize eerie sound effects and creepy assets to raise the tension. The stones act as leading lines, guiding the player to what they need to get. This key will help them exit the crypt. As the player heads towards the exit, they'll notice light off in the distance, this leading them to more treasure. After the player collects all their treasure, they'll turn around and notice the exit to the crypt. Once they go through this exit, they'll delve deeper into the cavern. As the player delves deeper into the bloodlit crystal cave, the tension really begins to rise. And this area definitely came with its difficulties, but thanks to the support of my playtesters, I was able to get the proper feedback and suggestions to really pull this area to life. I utilized these bloodlit crystals to act as leading lines to tell the player to go backwards, leading them to treasure that is required to progress forward through this level. This area was also difficult for my playtesters in the beginning. I originally had 3 crystals that were raised a little bit higher, which made it hard to jump between. So I had lowered the amount of crystals, and I'd also lowered the height that they were at to make it easier to traverse across. I was sure to add kill zones all throughout my level just so the player couldn't get into any unnecessary or frustrating places. I also want to make use of all the mechanics available to me, such as mantling and jumping, to really let the player get use of everything at their fingertips. This door also came with special functionality that I had to figure out, which after a bit of programming, I found it out and I was pretty happy with the results. In this is where we take all tension away from the player as they approach the level end, where they see a city of civilization off in the distance, so they know that they're near some safety. I tried just to create a unique little area where the player could just have a moment of relief before they continue their journey. Instead of having the player go directly to the City of Civilization, I wanted to open up a room to add more levels going forward. So I decided to put this lodge here and have a key. This key the player will use within the lodge to enter the back door. I want to make it look like whoever was here before me left in a panic, and then they locked the back door, ensuring no one could follow. I want to thank you for watching my level today, and I truly hope that you enjoyed the experience. Thanks for watching.